Well, thanks to months of forced exile by the villainous coronavirus, 2020 for the most part has been a pretty lonely year. Many folks have struggled on how to cope with the cataclysmic shift of our lifestyles. But as 2020 comes to a close, I've realized one thing that didn't change for me in the era of corona. Ice cream! I love ice cream. It's like music to me, in that I can't get through my day without it. And like most of the music coming out nowadays, what the hell is it? What is ice cream? How can something I love be such a mystery to me? Anyway, I've asked my good friend Mercado, owner of the Greenery Creamery, a beautiful ice cream boutique in downtown Orlando, to help me answer that very question. All right, so this is where the magic happens. All right, hi Marie, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Real quick, is this a silly question? What is ice cream? Like, what's it's made of?
There are 5 parts to ice cream. It's going to be air, fat, sugar, protein, and ice. I'm going to be using this machine. It's gonna, so like when you make ice cream at home, you might have something that makes it like in a quart or pint size, but this machine is able to make a gallon at a time. So we make ice cream in micro batches. So a gallon is actually a very, very small amount for an ice cream store.
Oh yeah, a gallon is nothing. I could totally eat that right now.
Is nothing. So this is a homemade base. We've cured it now for at least 24 hours, made from scratch. So I pulled it out of the fridge. Now with this plain base, we're gonna turn it into something magical. So we're gonna actually turn it into an ice cream flavor. And today it's gonna be peanut butter brownie with chocolate chips. So I'm gonna take this base. So this actually is gonna be fresh milk and cream. We've pasteurized eggs into here, sugar. And once it's nice and even, it's ready to blend. This is my first time putting peanut butter into the blender. I usually use an immersion blender. And we're gonna see how it is with the Vitamix. So something really interesting about putting the cream into the blender is that if you leave it on for long enough, you can actually end up with like ice cream in here if it's cold enough. If you continue to whip ice cream, you can end up with butter. Butter is just whipped cream pretty much, and then you take out the water. But we could make gallons of butter in our machine if we wanted to. Beautiful.
So you put you take the base, you mix it in with the new stuff, you blend it, and then you put it back with the base.
Yes.
You're getting every nook and cranny.
Yeah, I mean, because if you can imagine that like 1% gets lost from like transferring, from container to container, and I'm gonna lose some when I move this bucket into the machine. It just makes me sad.
Yeah, I don't like wasting ice cream either. And that's vanilla, right?
Yeah. Just a splash. And then we could try this if we wanted to before we turn it.
You mean
wanna
like
try
eat some? Yeah, I would love to eat some. I wanna get next to you. All right, so I just tasted some of that off camera. It was absolutely delicious. It was like there was a party in my mouth and everybody was invited. And everybody at the party was also eating ice cream.
This peanut butter dairy base into the machine. And again, I don't want to waste any of that, so I'm going to use a rubber scraper. And I'm going to get every last bit of it. The first thing we're going to prepare is our chocolate stracciatella. This is like a word that kind of means like break apart. So I'm going to melt the chocolate chips with a little bit of coconut oil in the microwave, and we're going to stir it so it's like a nice liquid. And when this liquid goes into the machine, it's going to make like little chocolate chips. Sorry, this is after a minute. Coconut oil and the chips. I'm going to stir it a little bit, and then I'll probably pop it back into the microwave to melt it even more. Cool, so it's pretty much melted now. Do that again. And I am gonna get another container and break apart a bunch of brownies.
All right, so where are these brownies from?
We made them here.
Oh, you make brownies too?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yes.
Awesome.
You definitely want to try our fudge brownies. Put a scoop of ice cream, put some sauce, our secret sauce. Yes. And these brownie chunks are going to go into our peanut butter ice cream with our stracciatella. And it's going to be super rich, super delicious.
I wanna get next to you.
Alright, so now we're going to start the churning process.
Yay!
Alright, it's going to hit 234. That's how many times it's like rotating per minute. And then I hit the on button, so now it's going to freeze.
Still I wanna get next to you. I wanna get next to you.
And now that we've churned it, we put it in a little tin thing, and then what do we do now?
So now this goes in our freezer where it's going to cure for another 8 hours at the minimum, usually 24.
You have to wait 8 hours before you can eat it?
Yep.
Ugh, what a drag.
So after at least 8 hours, but preferably a full 24 hours, we have our fully cured ice cream. You can see that now it's hardened, it's scoopable, all of the fat and protein, it's all, one product, it's matured. And this ice cream is ready to go. It's ready for sale, it's ready to be scooped.
Basically it's ready to eat.
It is ready to eat right
Fantastic.
now. Yes. All of the brownie bits that we put in there, the peanut butter, it's all one thing.
And how many servings come out of this? I mean, how many people can eat this?
So this is about a gallon, 0.3, 1/3. And for us, it's like 20 to 30 scoops.
So it's like one me, but like 20 regular people.
I mean, yeah, if you're up for eating like, 5 pints, yeah.
Well, it just so happens I am. My name is Ricardo Williams, and that was a Nerdier Thing.
Yeah, I taste test every single ice cream before it goes out because it's made in such a small batch. I want to make sure there's no like strange anomalies. That's at least 20 spoonfuls.
Whoa.
Usually it's up to 5, you know, for every single batch. So yeah, I eat like 5 pints of ice cream every day.
Wow. Sounds like a pretty good life.
It's an amazing life.